I used to watch it all the time. That was probably something that led to a revelation
awesome.
later in my life. But
Me too.
Me too.
Yeah. But I watched Teenage Robot a little bit as a kid. I remember I liked El Tigre a little bit more, but El Tigre was very rare. El Tigre felt like it was on the air for like a year and then it was gone. But like, I'm glad he's in this game because this is probably the last time we will ever see him. But
Aw.
well,
I actually had an
maybe.
his creator's doing a lot of stuff, so that's always good.
And I think
Oh,
they
yeah,
might
Horizon
be
is-
talking about a movie, maybe.
Oh.
I think they were, but then it got
Oh,
canned. But they might bring it back.
Okay, so something, maybe. But, and then I'm also hoping eventually in a few years, maybe if there's an ASP 3. Oh, I would really hope El Tigre comes back for that. But for now,
I would love for like an Everyone Is Here, because Nasby's roster is a lot smaller than Smash's. Like in general, like you could easily bring like, if they gave them like an actual budget, you could easily bring like 11 characters back. I feel like that's reason. That's like Brawl's roster. You can do that, but like, not Nick All-Star Brawl, but Super Smash Bros. Brawl. But like, but like,
that'd be cool.
I would love for like to be able to play both Ablina and Beavers in the same game. That's not Mugen or something.
That'd be really good.
Yeah.
I was like thinking too of like, I have this whole Sandy moveset video I want to make, and I have to push myself to do voiceover, which I get lazy on. But I also really want Ablina back, and like
I would love Ablina back, yeah.
I'm like, but I was thinking like, should I make a video of like, oh, Ablina and like new move ideas? And I'm like, I love her old moveset. I don't want to change anything. I love the wheel.
I would change Wheel out. I would change Wheel, at least the properties.
So I love zooming and then jump canceling. I know everyone hates it.
What I would do, I would tap into her shape-shifting properties a little bit more.
Yes.
It would be cool if her super would be an install where she changes into the other player for Ablet. Like, if you were fighting SpongeBob, you would turn into like a black and white striped SpongeBob. That would be very funny. Like 12 from Street Fighter.
Quick little interjection for Gravity Falls fans.
Oh yeah.
You know the Bill Cipher statue at Confusion Hill?
Yes.
It's gone. News just came out. It is fully gone. People don't know where it is.
I just got chills. Oops.
Uh-oh. What's Bill doing?
Loose.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, when I was a kid, not to get too far into this matchup, not paying attention, but when I was a little ass watching Nickelodeon, obviously I watched Nick Rewind with Angry Beavers and Real Monsters and stuff. But when I was a kid, what was on was obviously like, you know, SpongeBob. I was actually watching Fanboy and Chum Chum when it was new, and Boog for Nasby, but also Tough Puppy. I love Tough Puppy. That's an unpopular opinion. I love Tough Puppy.
Show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
it's a guilty
seen the
pleasure show.
But like Kitty Catswell seems so fucking cool.
She would be cool in Nasby.
She's just cool.
I would be afraid that people would play her for the wrong reasons, but I think she would be cool as like a spacey character, like a or like a Zero Suit Samus type. Like that would be really cool.
Sure. I just like in like school, I would always doodle like designs of like, oh, you got like cool gloves and boots and like a headband.
Yeah.
And then like I never saw Tough Puppy, but I saw this character and I was like, yeah, cool. She's just cool. And I know other people like.
I watched Mighty B too. I would love to have Bessie. Mighty B is like one of the best Nick shows. I'm not even joking. Like it's Ren and Stimpy, but with like
no right being as funny as it is.
It is, yeah. It's like a balanced Ren and Stimpy.
She's like a Girl Scout, and I was like, oh man, it might be like a cute like bit. It might be like faithful, but I hope she wouldn't end up being like a camper kind of character.
That would be funny though.
She has her ultimate. She has her super built into her character. She has that superhero form.
That could even be her like strong attacks or something.
Oh yeah.
She would just have Spunky, but it's her dog. That would be fun.
Oh my god, what was her dog's name again?
I don't. Happy. Yeah, Happy. Oh my god, it's been so long since I watched Mighty B. Oh. Anyway, speaking of balanced, this matchup is, you know, Matador kind of on the disadvantage.
We're seeing a lot of those down airs.
Yeah, I don't know. Korra is Nothing against Solvé, because obviously Solvé has proven that they are more than just Korra with
No,
Zuko
but
and
like,
stuff. But like,
also Solvé is on board of like, I do not
Yeah.
like the Korra changes. Put her back. Like,
yeah, like Korra's so much of a problem that even the
yeah,
people that play are like, no, please change her back. This is not
yeah.
fun.
Please.
And Zim was
reverse.
the same way too, because Help Me literally quit because of the Zim changes.
Oh no.
Yeah, Help Me
I will give
was.
Matador this. They're doing really good projectile control this round.
Yeah.
Matador is one of the best
Yo.
campers that we have because the Jenny play is just so optimal.
I love
It's not
the
even like an
umbrella.
insult because like if you're good at camping, that's a
Then you're
good thing.
good at camping.
Like it's in like FPZ when he was active, like obviously he was taking tons of brackets with Rocco.
Right.
And since then, we haven't really had like a ton of Rocco players. Vivid's still active, of course. Shout out to Vivid. But like I've been
Wow.
considering playing Rocco a little bit just to discipline myself a little bit because Rocco's busted too, but like he's a much different character compared to Beavers.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to like play a different character.
Get some variety. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of variety because you play Beavers so many times, it's like, well, I want to try something different.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Gosh.
I love Rocco too. Rocco is one of my favorite Nick shows.
Aw.
It's like proto SpongeBob.
I think I
Obviously,
first saw him in
SpongeBob.
Attack of the Toy Bots, and I was like, this is a sweet little polite guy. What a cutie.
He's so cute. He is so scrunkly. I love Rocco. I can't be mad at Rocco. Look at him. He
Mm-hmm.
looks like he would cry if I spoke to him too loudly.
When he's like
And he
running
would.
away and like throwing things, I'm like, oh, the poor guy doesn't want to fight. Like, he's just scared. I get it.
Yeah. Poor
Rocco's
Rocco.
a very scared character. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Rocco looks like he is. Rocco looks like he is considering his gender. That's like a weird thing to say
Aw.
about a character.
Okay,
But
good.
I'm biased because my friend Brittany, who plays Jetty and Rocco, is like female Rocco. So that's why I
Aw.
think about.
That's cool.
She does a really good impression of him, to be honest. Like she can do Rocco really well and the Grumble really well. It's like kind of it's honestly impressive.
Oh,
Womble.
wow. Sounds
Yeah.
impressive. Oh my god, what is this conversion?
Whoa. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That was a whole ass Smash Ultimate combo with the up there.
Good stuff. Okay, so
Something that I kind of like that this game brought back from NASB 1 is light up air. Well, they weren't not in NASB 1. I mean, Helga had them, Power Toast Man had them, but they weren't as obvious. I feel like this game is like kind of like incentivized. You want to use the light up air a little bit more too, because Beavers use them sometimes. You can kill with dag up air and Norb up air too. But like it's not as common. Norb up air is like okay. It's not his best move. I prefer using Nair as Norb. Excuse me, and back air.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry I keep bringing this back to Beavers. They're my main, and they're like the only character I play
Oh,
aside
no
from Rocco.
problem. Don't even
But,
worry.
That's the most character I'm most experienced with. It's cool that they like brought back the up air chains a little bit because I know like if you want to appease like the Smash crowd, you gotta bring back like stuff that's familiar to Smash, which I think this game did really
Yeah.
well. They brought
I do
back
feel
like the more traditional stuff.
Yeah. On that point, like I love both these games so much. I love the first game. But like I do remember by the end of the first one, like, oh, like grounded neutral strongs did get kind of across the board, like not super useful. They just sort of
It is funny you mentioned that because I was playing Sunky in NASB 1 earlier, and he used SpongeBob Neutral Strong, and I thought I was going to die, but it didn't go anywhere. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is NASB 1. That move is shit. And it's so weird.
It's
like
really
going
weird.
from
across the board, they just don't really like kill. I guess, but they're still like fast, snappy, like projectile reflectors.
Well, I can
So,
tell you.
I don't know.
Well, guess who had a good neutral strong? And the answer is Oblina. She had a good rep.
Oh my god, I fucking love
You know,
Oblina so much.
strong dash attack into strong into neutral strong was like a very bread and butter confirm.
So much.
That move, Oblina. I don't think Oblina really has a bad move. She maybe. Up tilt's good too. It's like, it's tough. Like,
All good. I used it like when the game launched. I thought her down tilt was kind of clunky, but like I use that move all the time now.
or down tilt's really good. I was the
So
down tilt
good.
propagandist. That's on me.
Such a good poke.
It's such a good poke. I was the down tilt propagandist. Like that's a very good move. I still use it.
Yeah.
All right, but we are going into timeless final destination. I mean, timeless starter. But
Star dial.
yeah,
Pretty.
no items, LT Gray only, timeless starter. But
Fruit. Test of skill.
yeah, I do think it's cool that Garfield has like both the Fox and the Falco downer. That was a very cool idea. I'm not a fan of everything they did to Garfield in this game, but like I do think the down air combination is cool. Considering he was already like kind of a
They gotta add
spacey.
Arlene to be the wolf to him.
Yo. Okay.
Well-
So get like Arlene and Normal, and they do like their
Normal wolf.
Normal. Normal. Oh my god, I would cry if I lost to a normal player.
Aw.
Can you imagine saying like I lost to normal and that just being objectively true? Nobody wants to lose to normal.
I know
Oh.
someone named Normal. I could lose to Normal.
Damn.
But anyway, like speaking of wolf though, El Tigre is kind of like the wolf to Garfield's fox because like
Yeah.
Yeah.
he just has like he has the forward air, but like he has the like up B kind of and like El Tigre. I love Tigre in this game. I just wish I could play him. He's too hard. But like
Aw.
I'm glad that he's here. I love watching him. I can't play him.
I love running around as him, but every time I do, I'm just like, I wish this chain was longer. I wish I could grab people from like across the screen.
I could spend 2 months learning El Tigre, or I could just continue doing Norbert combos. It's like I appreciate the El Tigre players for sticking around, and I love all of them. But like, oh my god, he is so hard.
Who knows? Maybe one day it'll click. I remember in like NASB 1, I really wanted
Yeah.
to play for it because I love the character, but I was just like, I don't get this at all. It's so clunky. And then one
There-
day I was just like, I get it. I don't know
There
why.
are definitely characters in this game for like Donnie. I love Donnie. Donnie's probably my favorite turtle. It fluctuates, but like
Mhm.
I can tell you Mona's is Leo, but at least in Rise, but
Yeah.
at least in Rise, but like
Good.
Donnie's movement is so like integral to it. I can't do it. Like
Yeah.
you have to be wave
neither.
dashing all the time, and Norb wave dashes a lot too, but like he doesn't necessarily need Donnie. You need to be wave dashing everywhere, and you need to like know the platform movement. It's
I could think about playing Donnie.
Huh.
yeah. I think you would
The
like.
way
that.
you're describing it, Donnie sounds like a rival character.
Yeah. I think you could have a lot of fun. Oh, and he has like Orcane teleporty portal thing.
Oh yeah, he's
Yeah, he-
rival.
You could be familiar with that.
Every single
Yeah.
rival character from the workshop definitely has a teleporting move if you look hard enough.
I definitely
Seems like-
wish we saw more of Donnie because a lot of it's kind of a running joke in the community that a lot of the Donnie players are like employed so they can't enter brackets.
Aw.
It's true. Like Hyper Crasher, well, I think Sparks is just kind of inactive at this point.
Mhm.
But let's see had a Donnie, a really good Donnie, but I don't think he's interested right now.
ZM has been entering.
ZM, yes, ZM.
yeah. Maybe there's
ZM
hope
is,
for Donnie yet.
and Raph is like notorious for being underplayed. We have Nostalgic Turtle entering, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But historically, Raph's players have stopped playing for reasons I can't describe on stream.
Aw.
And Laudum, of course, Laudum is now on Rocksteady, but
Yeah.
Laudum is not terribly active.
Mhm.
Shout out to Laudum, our
Shout
resident frame data guy. I feel bad because I'm not talking about the match, but this like matchup is so common in these brackets that I don't have much to say. Like I've seen this like so many times that I already kind of know how it's gonna go. So
Mhm.
like, I apologize to Solvé and Matador. You guys are obviously great players, and all, but like I've seen you guys like fight so many times that I get
Aw.
like
No, yeah. Apologies too. I don't know if I.
yeah, apologies.
I hope I'm not doing a bad job.
No, you're not doing a bad job at all.
Aw.
Apologies for my own professionalism.
Aw,
Just
no.
talking about characters. A character I would like. Yeah. A character I would like to see more. A character I'm surprised not a lot of people like get top 8 with is Plankton. Plankton is a menace. But you don't see a lot of Planktons, and I don't know why. Like, Caitlyn has a Plankton, obviously there's Viper, there was Teddy Bear, there was a lot of Planktons, and now they just kind of, like, dropped out over time, and I'm like, where did all the Planktons go?
I think it was Shershi, like, a couple weeks ago, just destroy, like...
Yeah, Shershi's Plankton is absolutely bonkers, but now Shershi's playing Iroh. Yeah, on my Iroh grind,
doing
yeah.
Iroh now? Oh
yeah,
my
Iroh.
God, gotta see that. I gotta see Shershi's Iroh. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's... But, like, Plankton, still super solid character, can... viable in a ton of matchups, like...
Yeah.
I would love to see more Plankton, because Plankton is funny as hell. He's stupidly designed, he should not have existed, but he's funny as hell. So that's why he's allowed to exist.
I really admire, like...
move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like... he's
jumping!
Cool, he's dumb, but, like, I really admire how, like, faithful he is to his character, because his, like, perseverance is really well captured in his heavy weight and all the different ways he can recover. Like, he will survive, he will make it back.
The fact that he's a badly designed cheater character is very true to his character, and that's why I love him so much.
He's like this little shitter, he's like frustrating, he's evil, he's going for like side B off stage to kill at 0. Like, you fucker, okay.
I don't feel bad for calling him a cheater character, because he admits it. He says, I cheated anyway. When he wins,
Yeah,
like,
that's the plan.
Yeah. Wait, slime when he... I love Plankton.
He did go to college.
I'd play him more, but I'm not very good with big characters. Like, they made Patrick small in this game, and that was enough for me to, like, be on that Patrick grind, but, like...
Oh.
Plankton's too big.
I remember at launch, too, he was another character that it was like... I gave him a shot, I was like, how do you fly this thing? Whoa. And then, like, something clicked, and now he's just, like, super fun.
He's a really easy character to click with. You need to be, like, unpredictable with him, because he is predictable. But, like, once he clicks, like, it's like, oh, man, this is cool. Like, I'm Plankton. Oh, yeah. But speaking of another zoner that's not a grappler, unless you qualify grabbing as grappling, Matador currently keeping even here with the missile play.
Setting up that back air against Korra, who does not snap the ledge. And Matador...
Ooh, the slime dash!
That's really unexpected, because Matador always stockpiles this slime, and always saves it for burst. So that, I think, really caught Solvé off guard.
Yeah, and slime dash Jenny back air, new fear unlocked. I don't want to... new fear unlocked. Right there. But, because the move is already huge as it is, but imagine, like, just... It would be like getting hit by, like, a semi-automatic.
Can you imagine, like, going out for a walk and seeing Jenny slime dash back air toward you?
Yeah, like, new greatest fear in this game.
Into seeing it.
Jenny Wakeman.
Speaking of, her model really is not done justice on the character select.
Sansa, don't call her XJ9. That would be dead naming her.
Did I?
I don't think... Yeah, you sound like you were about to say it, or Mona maybe doing it did. But,
oh, I wouldn't dare.
Yeah, don't dead name Jenny.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I actually think...
Have you seen the original short that she's from? Like
yes, oh yeah, cartoon. Yeah, I actually really like the pilot Jenny design. I think she's cute.
I was about to say, I love that design a lot more than... It makes her feel more like 60s, 70s, not 70s, 60s, 50s.
Oh yeah, like the 50s.
This is a weird... I like pilot Jenny a lot because she looks more like a Crag McCracken character. I don't know if that's like... If that makes sense. Like...
No,
yeah.
She looks like a Season 1 Powerpuff Girls character. I really like that about, like, Pilot Jenny. I wish there was an alt that referenced that in this game. Like, they just made her dark blue.
Yeah.
That's a really good look on her.
I really like her, like...
She had the younger sister, or the older sister, who, just looked like Pilot Jenny.
Yeah,
XJ8, maybe?
XJ, it's 8 or 10. No, not 10, it's 8 or 6.
XJ8 is like the big bulky one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you
she's
see that
awesome.
though? Like that was
Yeah.
absolutely yeah, it was a crazy ledge. It looked like that was about to grab, but then Korra just went like.
Yeah.
What?
Got God, I love the I always like smile remembering the moment where she's hanging out with Brad and Tuck, and then she gets like the alert like an asteroid is gonna come kill everything, and she's like, ugh, I have to go deal with this asteroid. I'm gonna get, or else I'm gonna get fucking grounded.
I would love to make like a, because you know skin texture, you know skin modding is possible in this game.
Mhm.
I would love to make a skin mod for Jenny that just makes her like her torso and arms and legs, like the white part like light like turquoise, because
Mhm.
you know. But like you know,
Ah.
you know, that'd be a cool idea.
Huh. Oh, but I guess so Mona doesn't Jenny look so short?
Yeah.
It fits a little bit. It fits compared to other characters, but she is kind of short.
It was apparently mandated by Nickelodeon, which is the weird thing to me. Like, I don't know. I expected her to be taller. She was like average size in one.
She looked
So
normal.
it's like
She looked like it made sense. This is just one of the biggest mysteries now. I'll always wonder about this. Why did Nickelodeon stubbornly, like, enforce
I mean,
that Jenny should be
it
shorter than
kinda-
Lucy?
This is a crackhead thing to think, but like she's very much popular in Japan, and she looks like a chibi Jenny in this game, so maybe that's why. But like,
That was my first thought. My first thought
Yeah.
was like, is it like because there's like figures coming out where she's like scrunched down a bit? Like,
yeah, there's
I
like
can't think of anything else.
I feel like in Japan, like you could not know anything at all about Nickelodeon, like even SpongeBob, but like you wouldn't know Jenny, like because first of all she looks like Miku. Second of all,
She's
like,
so cool.
she's based on Astro Boy. It's like
Yeah.
If you want to talk about robots that look like Miku, this is a name that a lot of people probably don't know, but Drossel von Flugel, that's a very, very Miku-looking robot that I'm a big fan of, that hasn't seen the light of day since the 2000s.
you know, I just had a kind of random thought.
Yeah.
Gerald uses the skateboard, and like he throws shit at you. Gerald reminds me of the noise, and that's a weird thing to think about.
Gerald.
Noise, but like,
That's an interesting
'cause
epiphany.
he has the skateboard. He pelts shit at you. Like that's a very noise thing to do.
You're
All he needs is the pogo stick. I guess Rocco is more applicable because he doesn't have a skateboard, but he does have the vacuum cleaner, and he does have the pogo stick, like that, like the noise crusher, the Rocco crusher.
Oh yeah.
Rocco Crusher.
If we're comparing, like, we're making like people always make Smash comparisons to Nasby characters. We're just making like general like. Rocco is the
Aw,
noise.
keep the tower
Give
mentioned.
me
I
the
fucking
ball.
love
We
it.
actually
Let me-
have a. We actually have a Pizza Tower speedrunner in the community. We have Chuck,
Yes. Charge
Sergeant Chuck, who is a. I love Pizza Tower. I can't get the P ranks. I can only get the P ranks on the bosses.
I
And
love
John Gutter.
P-rank
John Gutter is the
Tower.
freebie. But like, and John Gutter. But like,
love Pizza Tower so much.
I 100% of the game. I didn't go for
Oh.
P-ranks on noise just because I kind of got tired of it. But
I can only.
Still very impressive.
The only games I can 100% are Crash Bandicoot games and Punch-Out games. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I love Punch-Out. Punch-Out is probably one of my favorite Nintendo series, aside from
Yeah.
Wario Land. But like,
Gotta make a new one.
Wario Land 4 too. Though
Yes,
I will
it's
admit, when I did super hard for Wario Land 4, I used save states on my first run.
I actually got to play
Which
that
is,
one.
I feel like that's reasonable. If you're like just doing it for fun and not for like points or anything, like it you know, use save
I remember
states. I don't
I
care.
got like the 3DS midnight release, and then Nintendo felt sorry that they didn't have any like games on it. Wow, that was really nice.
You know this hypothetical, like, if you had a superpower, what would it be? Like, cause, well, my first thought was first shapeshifting because I'm trans, but also, you know, my second thought would be I would make it so that I can like save state, like, but in real life, and then I would just enter Street Fighter tournaments.
That was actually, I was gonna talk about that earlier, but this is a perfect
Yeah.
place to say it. If you had any fighting game ability, what would it be? Like any move, any one special move.
That's a good question.
Because I'm trying to think of things where I don't even necessarily have to like hit people either. Because I'm not in too many situations where I need to hit people. I'm trying to think of a move that like buffs myself or something.
Well, I would definitely not.
Dragon install.
I can tell you what I wouldn't have, and that would be throwing Smokey. Because first of all, Muffy weighs like 60 pounds. Second of all, I would not feel good. I would not feel good morally throwing my dog around. That would not be very. I would never hurt my dog. I love my dogs too much.
Of course.
Yeah, but also I can barely pick up Muffy, and she's like the baby. So it's like.
I remember seeing that in like Rocco's Spotlight, where like he could throw Spunky around. Like, oh, well, I guess he is cartoony, so it's fine. Oh no! Oh,
You know, my power, I would be like Bear Hugger, where I would fight with a squirrel. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
I want to learn how to
Salmon
do
arm.
I want to learn how to do a Buster Wolf.
Buster Wolf.
That seems fun.
Terry's so cool because he's like, he has elemental powers, but he's also just like a normal guy. Like,
he's just a dude. He's just invited
Ryu-
to sit out on Saturday.
Ryu's too focused. Oh no! Wow, that was a great tech.
Ah,
Ryu's
good old
too
Korra in there.
Yeah, and if we're looking by the score here, yeah, it's gonna be game for Solvé.
That's the set.
Congratulations to Solvé for winning that set. But like, going on my Terry rant, like Ryu, he's cool, right? But like, he's like, you know, he's stoic.